Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Kama kawaida ni June Kemunto ama ukipenda JK the Diplomat. Hapa leo tunaendelea kuongelea story ya relationship. We talk about relationship and all other issues pertaining to relationship. And in case you're new here, in case you've not subscribed, please subscribe, press that red button down there. Let's make this beautiful journey a success. So today we're going to discuss why she's losing interest in the relationship. Suddenly too, she's losing the interest. So I'm going to take you step by step, and we're going to begin with point number 1. Why she's losing interest. And this could be, number 1 could be that you are not meeting her expectations. Probably when you married her or when you're dating, you look like a potential. Unajua unakaa mpaka mtu anasema this is the man, this is the husband I've been looking for. But unfortunately, you don't meet her expectation, and so she's frustrated and she's feeling like, no, I can't stay in this relationship. I can't continue like this because this is a lifetime thing. It's a lifetime commitment. So if I stay here and my expectations are not met, I don't want to cheat because my expectations were never met. So you have to be keen on that. When you're not meeting her expectations, you have to talk it out. Ask her, why are you pulling? You'll notice, by the way, when a lady becomes cold, you notice she's not the same. You can just notice hivi tu haraka sana. It doesn't take a longer duration for you to know that she's pulling away. She'll just be cold and you'll know what this girl is pulling away. So if you don't meet her expectations, there's a possibility that things are not okay, and it's never gonna be okay if you don't talk about it as early as possible. To point number 2, the other thing that can make her pull away is peer pressure. As a woman, I know there's a lot of peer pressure outside here because maybe your friends have achieved like so much compared to your relationship, and you're like, no, I need such kind of a man who will make me feel like a woman, because there are women who are taken to vacations every now and then. You're not part of that. Maybe your relationship mko tu pale, nyinyi mko tu pale, but for her, she's like, my friends, they have fun every weekend, they go out, they have this dinner together, they eat out sometimes, and you're like, sisi tu ni pale, there's nothing new. And this peer pressure makes your woman think otherwise. She's like, this, no, she's not a potential. This guy, this guy will not provide everything that I want, or he will not. Most women say he's not romantic. I'm sorry to say that, but most of us, we say that if he's not doing this guy, then he's not romantic. So these other girls, they come, they torture you, ile kukutocha nile ni kama kukutorment, not ile physical tormenting ama kukusikia off, but the way they speak when you meet in that ladies talk, you hear with the way they speak. Anasema, hey, next week we'll be going to Dubai, we're going to Caribbean island, and wewe kutuko hiyo village yenu hamsongi anywhere. So you are tempted, you say, let me look for a nigga mwenye ako loaded who can take me to wherever I want to go. And you forget that everything in life inakuanga na beginning yake. It could be like unaangalia future, unaona the future is doomed, but there's always a bright future. As much as umeanza padogo, God will bless you. Hata siku moja those Caribbean islands unasikia sijui Zanzibar Island, you'll be able to go there. So it's just a matter of time. But for us ladies, we are so quick to judge, and we're so quick to make hasty decisions that we later regret. But you as a man, have you noticed that? It's time to be very keen and work it out. Another thing that will make your woman kind of drift or lose interest in that relationship, perhaps your game is not good. Inside the sheet, your game is not good. And this comes when you find that a woman has tasted outside there, ameonja chakula kule nje. So when she comes to you, she's like, she needs, like, she has a high expectation that your performance will be high than how the other people are performing. So she's here, she's now comparing notes. She's not getting you anywhere close to that, to the other notes. And she's so frustrated. She's like, no, I have to go. This guy, apana, kuna venye hii game yetu haiko poa. So as a man, you need to up your game. And this one, you will not know unless she says it, because women can fake that thing. They can fake it to make you, just not to step on your ego. They'll tell you, you're good, babe, you're the best, sweetheart, you are good. But deep down inside them, they're like, do I really want this? You just realize that ameanza kubadilika. If you guys used to enjoy these things, the marriage fruits for maybe like thrice a week, imeshuka once a week, a month, once, inafika paka mali mnasahau like it ever existed. So you have to be very careful as a man. If you notice this, just know these are the signs that she's losing interest in the relationship and she's going to drift. You need to up your game and talk about it. And you know, this thing, see it in a magical. You just talk. At the moment you just talk, everything becomes perfect. You just tell him, baba, leo game iko chini, ni kama hapa tutatoka nil, it's not good kabisa leo. Then you walk, you talk to each other, you realize like, this is what I need to implement, this is what I need to do, so that ile interest yenye unaona ni kama haipo, she can again begin to regain. Another thing that will make you notice that your woman is pulling away, status change. Perhaps she's now earning more than you're earning. Her status will change. Maybe you don't even have a job. She's been supporting you, like we've had other women supporting their husband. But at this time, pengine even at workplace, there's someone confusing her. Anaona the way the other people driving, perhaps yeye anaenda kazini na mathri manyanga na yeye anasema no, this is not it, because I'm the only one providing, or I'm the one bringing in much. Even if I had left, hakuna difference, hata ona kama ta feel loss. So she may change her status. When her status changes, she may also change and begin to be like anakuonesha madharau. You don't see the relationship working as it was working before. Probably it's because the status changed. Pesa imekuwa nono, na naona watu konje wenye wa class yake. Wewe sasa you no longer a class. So probably she will start drifting. So you have to check on that too. As a man, I know some of you have noticed that when you had nothing, the way she treated you, and now when she has something, you can see. And they say the patience of a man or any other person is tested when they have everything and when they have nothing. So be very careful and so be very keen. Another thing you have to notice when she's drifting is that probably the promises you made to her, you never fulfilled them. Sometimes it's very easy for you to make promises, but fulfilling them becomes a problem. Ladies, sad things tunazikumbuka vizuri sana. Even if you promised me a car 10 years ago, today I'll remind you, where's my car? So you promised us a lot. Pengine you promised to take her out and you didn't. Sometimes I don't know wanaume ni kujisahaulisha or you forget genuinely. I don't understand. Man, what happens? You promised me today you'll take me somewhere. That day comes, you act like you don't remember or it never existed. It's like I'm creating my own story, making me look like a fool. Wanasema unanibeba wana. So you have to be careful with the promises you make. And the worst promises you make is when you're very happy and when you're very sad. It's better when you're just normal, uko tu soba vizuri. Because when you're too happy, maybe mko kwa game yenu, inside the sheets there, you're playing your game, and then you start giving her promises because you're overexcited. And then when it comes to fulfilling them, she's like, you promised me this. Then that's another problem. Now you'll be drifting, by the way. For her, she'll feel like you are not a serious person. You are that kind of a person who promises things and don't fulfill, and she'll take you like a joker, someone who doesn't value her. You know, we are women of value, ban. When you promise kitu, just fulfill it. If you can't fulfill, tell me, babe, niaje, I promised you something, but I wasn't able to fulfill it. Forgive me, but let's do it maybe next time. But don't be so fast to promise women anything. Don't be fast. It's better when you're sure mchukue tu. Sim promise. Well, keep it in your diary that today I'll take her out. Take even her out like a surprise. Take it as a surprise. Don't give it out like a promise, or utter the promise, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, and then not even one. She'll definitely not be happy about it, and she's gonna walk away. Again, another thing that happens, another point to take in is competition. Probably this lady, mwenye umeanza kumdate, and I don't know what happens the moment you start dating a woman. The kind of messages you get, I don't know what happens. Hapo ndio unapata the chat imekuwa mingi, like people asking for your number, maybe on social media. They're like, John saidie number yako, and you wonder, where did these people come from? And you'll find that they're also wooing this lady. So sadly, unapata that she has gotten all these contacts, and she wants to choose. Now that she had chosen you, but she has realized that many other men have come, she will tend to choose now. So she'll keep everyone at bay. She will have to text everyone, chat with everyone, so that she can decide at the end of it, anataka nani. And the problem is, when you entangle with so many people, so many men outside there, women, you will find that you become emotionally confused. When you're emotionally confused and you had begin this relationship, sad enough is that you start pulling away, so that you can be able to talk with other men, so that you can be able to find that man that you want. And that is how we lose our opportunities. You may find that you get married to the wrong person, not because it was because of a big mistake. It's just because of a slight mistake. You had started dating this guy, but along the way you became emotionally confused and you went for the wrong guy, because anakuonesha ile mapenzi fake, unaona, like he wants to win you. When a man wants to win you, he will win you by all means. He'll do everything possible to win you. But the moment amekuwin, and if he was not a good person, that's when you realize, and maybe it will be too late, and you'll be regretting. Utakuwa umespoil your future. So you have to be very careful, man, when you see a lady that mlikuwa ameanza kudate, and then suddenly ameanza kupea cold treatment. There is a problem. And to another point is about calls. Yeah, you see, you used to call this woman in the morning. Good morning, my sunshine. Hey, good morning, good afternoon. Umempeleka lunch. Namwambia today we're going to meet at a certain place. We have our lunch. All those things, all those kind of treatments. You used to show her that love, and then now calls zimepungua. You don't call her as often as you used to. You don't text her the way you used to. You don't take her out the way you used to. These are some of the things that you may see they're very petty, but for us women, they're not petty. They're things that we put so much consideration into, and we may use these things to maybe to make our judgment, or to make a conclusion on what we really want. So when you realize that she's becoming cold, probably it's those calls which you used to make every now and then. Now that she's yours, you're not doing that because you believe, ule ni wangu. You say, nilipata wife. And then you relax. So wakati relax, you don't know that when you've dated a woman, ile effort ulikuwa nayo, you had so much effort in this relationship, then suddenly imepungua. There is a problem. So ensure that kama you used to call her 3 times, double them. Make her feel good. It doesn't cost you. Yeah, kama ulikuwa unapigia mara 3, hata ikuwe mara 5, mara 4, it's gonna be fine. So ensure that whatever you used to do before, haija reduce. Make it even. Put more effort to make her happy. Yeah, to make the relationship work. basically making her happy. If we fulfill all these things that we're talking about, she will not drift. She will not pull away. She'll always love you and she'll always adore you. But if you fail these things that we've discussed here today, she's gonna go for real. I'm gonna end it there. But what I want to say is that a man, be on the outlook. Ensure that your woman is comfortable. Ensure she's okay. Talk to her. Yeah, talk to her. Now, whenever you notice that she's giving you a cold treatment, those are red flags, that things are not okay. Talk to her. Until the next episode, we'll be discussing now how to make her not to pull away. That is what we'll be discussing. So ensure you subscribe so that when I put a new video, you'll be able to get a notification and we talk about these things. Until the next time, ciao.